Well, we got some really interesting news today regarding Disney and photography together. We're gonna get into all that. I'm actually pretty intrigued by all this news. But aside from that, we have something to celebrate for the channel. Let's get into it. What's good, everybody? Josh here. Welcome back to another video. And yeah, if you read the title, Leica has done a collab with Disney, and I am extremely intrigued about it. It's very cool, but I got a bone to pick with this. Now, before I get into anything, I just want to reintroduce myself to any new viewer that is watching this. Hi guys, my name is Josh. I am a Disney vlogger / theme park vlogger, but I also like to do photography as well. And I am, as you can see, a big fan of Leica. I have two Leicas right here. This is my Leica Q and my Leica M10. So I have a lot of experience shooting these two bad boys. And yeah, this video is basically about what we're seeing in the title, which is a Disney and Leica collab. And I'm gonna tell you guys, why am I intrigued by this news. Alright, before we get into it, I'm just pulling it up on my phone. I'm gonna show you guys a screen recording of the actual launch video of the new skin for the Leica Q2 and with the Disney collab. So let's check that out real quick. Hi buddy, as he jumps off. Alright, so that was the video, and I won't lie, it looks pretty cool, but I'm not like blown away by it. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, it's a Leica Q2. There's nothing different functionally about it. It's just a skin on top of the camera. I don't know what this material is going to be. It could be just the metal finish. Like, here's my Q right, oh no, sorry, that was my M10. But here's my Q right here. Now this is the Q, not the Q2. They're basically very identical body wise. The only thing that's really different about this camera is, see how there's buttons right here? Like, you have a dedicated button for, let me look here, play, delete, and this is there's a function button right there, ISO, and then there's a menu button. On the Q2, I'll go ahead and put a screenshot right here. It only has 3 buttons, and it's almost the same format as like my M10 here. They only got 3 buttons, so they downsize on the buttons. But otherwise, the body's the same, the lens is the same. The only other big difference is the megapixels. Now, if you are a viewer that just mostly cares more about the vlogging than the photography stuff, Leica is a very luxurious brand when it comes to cameras. These bad boys are all made in Germany, and they're handmade. Every single one is handmade, and they are well known for having probably like the most iconic lenses. I mean, Summilux is a ridiculous brand that by Leica that just makes awesome lenses. Probably best in the industry if you ask me. That is a biased opinion, of course. And I freaking love the color science of Leicas. I'm going to show you 2 photo samples real quick of my Ricoh over here and my Leica Q over there. And you could instantly see, without any edits, you can see what color Leicas can produce compared to other brands. Now, the Leica Q is not even their flagship camera. The flagship camera is the M line. Now, what makes this different from the Leica Q? 2 big things. Number 1, you can change the lens on this. The Q, you cannot. This is fixed, you can't change it. It's a 28mm lens. Right now I got a 35mm lens on this one by Voightlander. I don't have a Summilux for this camera yet because that would cost thousands of dollars. Yeah, that's how luxurious these cameras are. We're not talking hundreds. This was around $4,500, and this was closer to 5 grand when I bought it without the lens, body only. So that's kind of nice when you do get a Q. You're basically paying the price of what a Summilux lens would cost you, and the body is free. So it's a pretty good deal if you do get a Q. But as far as the M, it's a money pit, bro. But at the same time, it is so worth it with the results you do get. I'm gonna show you 2 more samples between these 2 cameras. The Q will be on the right side, and I'm sorry, on the left side, and the M10 will be on the right side. And you can see just by like a little pinch of how much more color this can produce versus this. But both are very sharp cameras. Now going back to the Leica Q2 versus the Leica Q, like I said, they're basically the same camera. The only big difference is less dedicated buttons, and also it's a 48 megapixel sensor versus 24 over here. But I gotta tell you guys something, I've been doing homework, and this was way before I even knew this when I bought my Leica Q. I got the Leica Q because it's basically the same camera, and I liked that it had dedicated buttons. But I've learned from different people that fix Leicas that yes, they're giving you more resolution, but you're also losing color with that. And I'm gonna show you 2 more samples. I'm gonna obviously give credits to Samuel Streetlife. He's a very good street photographer, and I want you to look at these photos here, and you could instantly see that the Q2 definitely has more resolution, but look at the colors. They're just not as lively to me, in my opinion. I mean, it really is subjective if you prefer color or resolution, but I just feel like the average person is not gonna sit there and like pixel peep, what we call like literally zooming in and look at the pixels of an image to see how sharp it is, and say that one camera is really better than the other. I mean, in my opinion, man, this is way better than the Q2. But that's my personal opinion. They're both good cameras. And like I said, other than that, I mean, the Disney version of the Q2 is just gonna have that skin over the whole body of the animation art, which looks pretty cool. But let me get into why am I intrigued by all this. So this is why I went ahead and reintroduced myself at the beginning of the video. Guys, I've always had this persona of being someone who shoots Leica, which there's not many Disney photographers that shoot Leica to begin with. A lot of them are Nikon or Canon people, which is fine. I mean, hey, there's also some Fuji shooters I've seen, but not so much Leica. I really only know one other person that does this, and he doesn't even do it full time like that. It's more of a hobby. But again, none of these cameras are bad. They're all great brands. It's just, to my taste, it's all about Leica, man. And I'm intrigued by this because my whole persona with this YouTube channel is I wanted to do a collab or be an ambassador for 3 companies: Leica, Disney, and Supreme. I love Supreme. That's just more of like a clothing thing. I love repping Supreme. I think they're a very cool brand. I have it like on my wrist over here, on my shirt. I'm literally wearing a Box logo shirt right now, and you know, my beanie right now. So I've always thought it was a smart idea to shoot Leica at Disney because I always have this dream of becoming an ambassador for Leica. They have a very specific image of what they want when they do pick an ambassador. I mean, you have guys like Joby Wavo Mic and others that fit that image of what they like, and I want to work my way up to be that someday. But I had the idea of, you know, taking photos at Disney with Leica because Leica is a very expensive brand. A lot of people that go to Disney, they either have a lot of money or they save up a lot of money to be able to do it once in their life. Oh, Cal just climbed up again. Buddy. He's messing with my papers. So why am I bringing this up? I honestly want to be like Joby Wavo Mic and those others that bring so much for Leica. It is a brand that I support so much of the work that they do. And if I can help that company out, I mean, Disney is a fantastic market to get people to buy their cameras. A lot of these people that go to Disney, I hate to say it, but Disney does cater to the rich a bit. And a lot of people that go to Disney can afford these cameras. But I feel like anybody can afford these cameras as long as you save. I mean, I did it, shoot, here I am. I'm a freaking full-time vlogger, and I work at Universal full-time as a team member. I have these cameras, so why can't you get it either? I feel like anything is possible. So I'm intrigued by this whole thing only because here I am, after having this persona. I've been doing this for around a year now, which we'll get into YouTube updates later. But yeah, here we are almost a year into it with having this persona from the beginning. And Leica and Disney do a collab for the first time ever. It just makes me wonder, did I get their attention? Not so much maybe they'll come to me about this. This could all be coincidental. This man is just climbing behind the TV. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Hold on a minute, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, this could all totally be coincidental, but I just couldn't help to notice that here I am, and they're doing this collab for the first time. Now, Leica and Disney have worked together. More like Walt Disney himself has worked with Leica before in the past, but they've never come out with a product together. And that's what intrigues me. The thing that I've always wanted to build long-term for this channel just happened. And it just seems like a very interesting coincidence that they made this collab happen, which is really exciting to see. Am I crazy about the camera? No, I mean, a lot of different designs that Leica has done with the Q or the Q2, I'm not really crazy about them, except for maybe when they came out with the M6 titanium. That looks really cool. I actually love that one a lot. It's probably my favorite one now that I think about it. But otherwise, I've always liked just the classic black body or the chrome body or silver body. Chrome, silver, I think it's silver. But yeah, I thought that was just really interesting to see and exciting, and I was just intrigued by it given everything, because correct me if I'm wrong, there's nobody really shooting Leica as a theme park vlogger slash photographer. I haven't seen it anywhere. So yeah, I was kind of intrigued by that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments of the whole collab. I mean, I'm sure there are some hardcore Disney fans that are definitely gonna buy it, which by the way, that collab is going $1,000 more than what a Q2 will cost you. A Q2 comes out to like a 5 grand or something like that after taxes. This is coming out to like 6 grand after taxes. So literally you're paying $1,000 more just for a skin. And you know, that's the thing with Leica. A lot of people that buy Leica, I shouldn't say a lot, but there are people that buy Leica that literally just get them to collect. They'll just sit on a shelf because they are luxury pieces aside from them being an actual tool to document life. But yeah, Disney or Leica or Supreme, if you guys are watching this, hit your boy up. I love you guys so much and I support your brands so much. So I'm right here, hit me up. Let's get into the next topic. All right, the next big and last thing I really want to talk about, guys, is we have surpassed 50 subs on YouTube, which is actually ginormous. Honestly, any growth is something to celebrate with me, but this is just even bigger. And the main reason is now that I've reached 50 subs, I now have the capability to live stream on YouTube. Now, live streaming is a very powerful tool to reach out to a bigger audience, and that's why I'm so excited about this. Now, granted, it will limit what kind of audience you do get, because you only have like 50 subs. They'll start to like expand your audience more exponentially when you hit 1,000 subs, but I'll take what I can get for now, honestly. So that's why I'm really excited about it, and I wanted to plan something to celebrate this, and I thought the best way to go about this is we're gonna live stream Happily Ever After. Now, if you haven't heard, Happily Ever After is returning to Magic Kingdom finally on April 3rd. Man, I've been waiting so long for this thing to come back. Disney, please, for the love of God, don't touch that show. Just leave it alone for like the next 10 years, because this show will just never come close to anything. I mean, there's some people that love Wishes more, but me personally, Happily Ever After is the best thing they've ever created. But going back to live streaming, yeah, that's what I think I really want to do to celebrate this whole thing. I am gonna vlog a whole day at Magic Kingdom for that day when we go see Happily Ever After, but I wanted to make it more special given this milestone that I can now live stream. And I wanted to come together that day, and we're all gonna watch Happily Ever After together on live stream. So look forward to that. I don't have an exact date yet. We did try to go for opening day, but unfortunately Katrina is blocked out from that because she is a cast member for Disney. But that's okay. I mean, listen, what's the difference if you see it opening day or you see it a year later? It's here to stay, and we're definitely going to celebrate it. So, you know, just stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram. I'll go ahead and put my Instagram page right here. That's where I most likely put everything that's breaking news and where you could reach me the quickest when I do put something on my story and etc. So yeah, guys, look forward to that. I think that's going to be a very fun experience, and I can't wait to talk to you guys on there when I do the live stream. And it's going to be a good time. I'm really happy and excited and just super grateful. Even if you're not subscribed right now, which if you're not, make sure you do if you want to see more videos. This is a really good thing going on at this channel. A very good family, all good vibes here. And you know, I would appreciate any love. But to the 54 of you that have gotten me to this milestone, thank you so much as always. I love you guys so much. And you've opened another door for me to expand my growth, and I cannot explain how thankful I am for that. But again, if you're not subscribed, thank you for clicking this video as always. That is enough as well. But I definitely think you should subscribe. But alrighty, y'all, I hope you guys did enjoy my video explaining these two bad boys here and everything that's been breaking news with Disney and photography. I want to do more of these videos just chilling in my room, maybe with a better background than a monitor and a TV right here, but this will just have to do for now. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you did like this video, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe, share, ring that bell so you know when I'm posting again. As you know, it will help out the channel a lot. And as always, guys, I love you and thank you so much. See ya.